teacher, no, he also good teacher. He has teaches well. But since I am new, so I want to some back from interference. Okay, if you don't mind.
Sure, sir.
Sagar,
Yes, sir.
can I go to backward interference and maximum potential and so on? So I have to start from interference from thin film. If you mind. Hello. Hello, Sagar. You get my voice, Ansuman? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Do you get my voice?
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Audible? Okay. I want to say that I want to go something back about interference. Possible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So,
Sure, sir.
okay. Then I want to back about interference and so on. I will take only few minutes. Okay. Then I will start from the interference due to thin film. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
I want to share my PPT. Okay. PowerPoint presentation. Do you get something on screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We can see the
Yes,
PPT.
sir.
Okay, good. You know, so I want to solely revise something. Means you can. I want to conclude. You know what is interference? Already you know about interference when two or more than two light waves of same frequency having constant phase difference overlap. This is known as interference. Clear? In the case of interference, you know, we get the non-uniform distribution of light. In the case of interference, we get the we get the non-distributed, intensity is not distributed uniformly. So, this is the theory of interference. We have taken two equations, y1 and y2, added them. Rohit sir already teach you. So, again this one. This equation number 5. Have you seen equation number 5 and 6?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. This is the resultant amplitude. Resultant amplitude square is equal to a1 square plus a2 square plus 2a1 a2 cos del. Then what is intensity? Intensity is the square of amplitude. So it is intensity. So we talk about the condition for maxima. What is the condition of maxima? When you keep in mind, maxima means a1 plus a2 whole square. In this case, path difference is lambda upon 2 by 2 phase difference, and phase difference is 2 and pi. So what is this? I already discussed by your teacher that we get the maximum intensity when path difference is even multiple of half of the wavelength. Path difference is equal to half of the wavelength. This is condition for maxima, and this is condition of our minima. Path difference is even multiple of half of wavelength. It is clear? Yes or no? Hello? Neha?
Yes, sir.
Neha? Hiren?
Yes, sir.
I will just revise, okay? I know you know very well. Then, again, I'll start about this is the interference pattern. This is S1, S2 is working as a coherent sources. Interference pattern is observed on screen. So Thomas Young in 1801 has demonstrated the phenomenon of interference of light, like this one. This is the source S. We have emitted two sources, S1 and S2. Light emitted from this one is have constant phase difference, and the resultant, after the interference pattern is observed on the screen. This is screen. We get alternate, like this one. We get the maxima and minima. This is called non-uniform distribution of intensity. Okay, this is the Young experiment, and coherent sources. Coherent sources means when two sources having constant phase difference. This is called coherent sources, and you know this one. Have you seen a screen? Hello, friends.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir, we can see you.
Yes, sir.
You know
Yes,
this is the
sir.
figure A. This is figure A. You know this is figure A. There are two waves. They are same in phase. And other than this one, have you seen my arrow on screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is the other wave B. There are two waves A and B. They are out of phase. But in both conditions, they are same phase. This is out of phase, but they have constant phase difference. This is known as the sources are coherent. Okay, this is known as condition of coherent. Next one is incoherent. Incoherent means, you know, again, I want to say about the incoherent. Incoherent means they are not in phase, same phase. Yeah, you can say they are not in constant phase difference. You know, they are attendingly distributed. You know, the early light has like sun, candle, electric bulb. They are emit they are known as incoherent lights because in this case, phase of this wave is randomly changes with time. So after the superposition, they are not observed the interference pattern. Why? Because they are incoherent sources, and incoherent sources are not constant, having constant phase difference with respect to time t. So they have not shown the interference pattern. So again, I want to proceed further. The question what arises, what is the question? Prove that two independent sources are always incoherent. Yes, you know this question what arises. It proves that two independent sources are incoherent. Yes, two independent sources are always incoherent. Two sources arises from one sources. They are coherent. And coherent sources always have constant phase difference, and they have produced the interference pattern. So incoherent sources, yeah, you can say two independent sources never produce the constant phase difference. So, you know, again, I want to discuss about the types of interference. There are two types of interference, constructive interference and destructive interference. Constructive interference means there are two waves are in same phase, you know. This is the two waves are same, you know, again, I want to explain clear. There are two waves, they are same in phase. This is known as constructive interference, and in this constructive interference, intensity is maximum because they have added. According to superposition, the resultant amplitude is equal to the sum of the amplitude of the individual wave. This is known as constructive interference, and in the case of constructive interference, we get the maximum intensity. Yeah, you can say bright fringes. And you know, we get the maximum intensity. What is the condition? The condition for maximum intensity is, you know, this one, path difference equal to L lambda, and the phase difference equal to 2 n pi. Okay, this is a condition for the, this is the phase difference, and this is the path difference. This is known as constructive interference. If satisfy this condition, then we get constructive interference. Next, you know, we discuss about the destructive interference. When two waves are opposite in phase, they interfere, then we get minimum intensity. So this is called destructive interference. Destructive interference means the two waves, you know, they are out of phase. Yeah, you can say that when they interfere, we get the resultant amplitude, and resultant, you know, we get the difference of amplitude. So we get minimum intensity, and this is the condition for minimum. Again, you know, at what, you know, what is this? In the destructive interference, we get minimum intensity. Minimum intensity will equal to A1 minus A2 ka whole square, and path difference will be, you know, even multiple of half of wavelength. This is the condition for minimum. If and phase difference is 2n plus 1 pi. If any, you know, if this condition is satisfied, then you can say that we get the interference pattern. If this condition is satisfied, then we can say that we get the interference pattern. Destructive interference. You know, I already discussed about the constructive interference. Sorry, we discussed about the condition of interference. Hello, my dear friend, you get my voice?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Sagar, any problem?
No, sir.
Sagar,
Yes, sir.
yes, any problem? Kindly open your video camera. Hello. I hope no problem. Actually, I want to revise. Okay. So, if you have any problem, you tell me.
No, sir. No problem.
sir.
Okay. Anshuman, any problem?
No, sir.
Okay. So, condition of interference. This is very important. In the examination, this is going to ask what is the minimum condition for interference. The first condition is, wavelength will be same and frequency will be same. This will be same, then this is called the first condition. What is second condition? Second condition is that this one. This is very important. Phase difference will be constant with respect to time t. Two interfering sources must be coherent, that is have constant phase difference with time, means delta phi is equal to phi 1 minus phi 2. Phi 1 is the phase difference of first wave, and second they have constant phase difference. This is the second condition for interference. And third condition is that the amplitude, the difference of amplitude will be minimum or nearly same or very, very minimum. Why? Because we want to get intensity would be minimum. Minimum is 0. It is not 0, but close to be 0. Because if it is 0, then we nearly tends to be 0. Then we get dark fringes, and we can say that intensity minimum. And again, the separation between two current sources, 2D, will be very small. Why? This one. Again, I want to this one. This one beta is equal to d lambda by 2d. What is beta? Beta is the fringe width. Beta is equal to d lambda by 2d. 2d will be small. 2d, if 2d is very small, then from the formula, beta is equal to larger. If beta is larger, then we get this separability for dark fringes and bright fringes, so that for the good visibility, for the separable visibility, 2d. What is 2d? 2d is the distance between two coherent sources. The distance between two coherent sources will be very small. If it is very small, then automatically mathematically beta will be large. If beta is large, then we get the clear visibility. So that for fourth condition will be satisfied. Again, the two sources must be narrow. Two sources must be narrow. And the distance between sources and screen, capital D is very large, because for clear visibility, beta is equal to d lambda by 2d. 2d is small, capital D is very large, so we get the clear visibility, and we get the fringe width maximum. Fringe width will be large, so we get the clear visibility. And the interfering waves must be propagated in the same direction for getting the interference pattern. And this one. You have studied this one? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
This
Yes,
one.
sir.
How can determination of fringe width? According to interference pattern, this is source of light. Just a minute, kindly wait. Okay. This is the, how can I determine the fringe width? Already I tell you fringe width equal to d lambda by 2d. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
This is source of light S, and this is S1, S2. This is S1, S2. This is the two source of light. Light entered from here, they are coherent. And I want to calculate the fringe width at point P. So what is 2D? 2D is the distance between S1, S2. What is S1, S2? S1, S2 is the two coherent sources. Have you seen a screen? Do you get my point?
Yes, sir.
And you see arrow?
Yes, sir.
Okay. S1, S2, this is distance between two sources. And what is this? This is capital D. What is capital D? Capital D is the distance between source and the screen.
Green.
Yes, good. So this is capital D. interference pattern we observe on any point on screen Y. This is Y. What is Y? Y is the screen where we get the interference pattern. But at point P, I want to calculate the fringe width, which is at distance x from O. Have you seen? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is x from O to P. And what is this? This is distance between this one, OM. What is the distance between OM? What is the distance between OM?
Half
Hello.
the distance between the slits. Small d.
Small d, very good. Then what is the value of between P and M? X minus D, and between P and N is X plus D. So I want to, from the figure S2P is equal to, you write here like this one. S2P is equal to, लिख सकते हैं S2N plus NP का whole square. Yes or no? According to Pythagoras theorem. Hello.
Yes, sir.
You know.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
So S2N plus Pn का whole square. I solve this one. We get this value. Again, we get this value if capital D is very small. So S2P is equal to capital D plus X plus D का whole square divided by 2D. This is question number 1. Okay? Do you get my point?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
So again,
Yes, sir.
similarly, we can calculate the value of S1P, and the value of S1P is D plus X minus D whole square divided by 2D. I want to calculate the part difference. You know this one. In this one, this is figure. Light is reaches from S1 to P. Right is it reaches from S2 to P. I want to calculate the part difference. Then what is the part difference? Part difference will equal to S2P minus S1P. This is the part difference between light S1P and S2P. So I want to calculate S1P and S2P, and difference between them gives the value of part difference. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is part difference. Have you seen a screen? Have you seen a screen?
Yes.
Yes,
We
sir.
Yes,
can
sir.
see.
Yes.
Good, good. This is the part difference. Part difference equal to S2P minus S1P. I make difference. Then we get part difference equal to 2D divided by capital D into X. This is part difference. Then what is part phase difference? Phase difference equal to part difference of 2 pi lambda into part difference. This is the phase difference. So again, again we calculate the position of bright fringes and position of dark fringes, and we get this one. What is this? Beta is equal to D by capital D by 2D into lambda. This is the fringe width. You know this one. Otherwise, I will derive it. Okay? Tell me what's the problem. Hello. Hello, Mr.
No
Sagar.
problem, sir. Understood.
Sagar.
Yes, sir.
Can I derive? You know this one? Yeah. Otherwise, I derive it. Tell me.
Sir, derive it.
Already you derive it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. So I proceed further. This is the fringe width. Okay. And this is the fringe width, capital D divided by 2D into lambda. Okay. Next question next. So I want to discuss about the thin film. I hope you get my point. Hello? Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, good. Method to produce
Yes,
interference
sir.
pattern. You get this my slide?
Yes, sir. It's
Yes, sir.
visible.
It is
Yes,
visible.
sir.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, there are two methods to produce the interference pattern. First is division of wavefront and second is division of amplitude. You study this one or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
I revise it. Okay. You know, division of wavefront. In this method, narrow source and virtual images are used as coherent sources. Young experiment already you performed. This is example of division of wavefront. Light mirror. This is not part of syllabus, but this is also example of wavefront. And again, you know this one. And you know, just a minute, wavefront. And this is the, you know, what is the wavefront? Wavefront means we have taken single sources. Just wait, just a minute. You know what is the division of wavefront? This is single source of light. We have, you know, emptied the light source. We have created two more sources of light. This is known as division of wavefront. Young's experiment, you already done it. This is based on this one. Young's experiment and so on. They are based on this one. But what I'm studying on, this one, division of amplitude. We want to study about the division of amplitude. What is division of amplitude? This is a part of my syllabus. In this case, the same beam of light. In this case, same beam of light reflected from two surfaces. And reflected beam interfere. This interference is based on division of amplitude. Again, listen my word carefully. When same beam of light is partially reflected from two surfaces and the reflected beam interfere, this is known as division of amplitude, and additional path difference is created between this one and the random phase change in primary wave front is equally reflected into the two beam, and they satisfy the condition of interference. You know, you tell me like this one. You have, you know, this one, you know, please, this is the surface. Please listen carefully. This is surface, light incident here. When the light incident here, the one part is reflected and some part is reflected from the lower surface. And this light interfere, this phenomenon is known as division of amplitude. You know, like this one. You've seen here? This one. This is surface. Hello, my dear friend. Have you seen the screen?
Yes.
Yes, sir. We can see.
Yes, sir.
Yes. This is surface.
Yes, sir.
This is
Yes,
the,
sir.
this is the upper surface. Refractive index is N1. This is the upper surface. Refractive index is M11. This is the next surface. This is refractive index N2. It means that this is the first surface and this is second surface. You know, again, this light is incident here. The source of light here, incident here. Some part of light is reflected. Some part of light is reflected, and some part of light is transmitted. Clear? You know, gas is source of light, incident on the surface. You know, this is A, point A. Point A, some part of light is reflected and some part of light is transmitted. You get this point? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Again, again at the surface, some part of light is reflected and some part of light is transmitted. And at point C, so some part of light is refracted and some part of light is reflected. Now this light, E and F, you see this one? The light E and F interfere, and this interference is known as division of amplitude. You know, this light and this light is created due to source N. Okay? Yes or no? Hello?
Excuse me,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
This is, you know, I extend this one. If I extend this one, this is working as source S1. If I extend this one, This is working as source 2. Source 2. This source S1 and S2 is working as a coherent sources. And the reflected ray of light interfere. This is known as division of amplitude. This is known as division of amplitude. So again, I want to discuss about this one. In this case, the same beam of light is partially reflected from two surfaces, and the reflected beam light interfere. This is known as division of amplitude. So in this case, interference of light takes place between the waves from real and virtual sources. This is case first. This is first probability. Second probability. Interference occurs between the rays from two virtual sources obtained from the single real sources. Real sources is single, that they have created two virtual sources, and two virtual sources interfere, and interference pattern is observed. So this is known as division of amplitude. For example is that Newton's ring. And now this is, I hope this is the part of syllabus, is this one. Interference due to thin film. This is Mr. Sagar?
Yes, sir.
No. I hope we have to cover the previous part.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I hope sir has started from here.
Yes, sir. I think that it was taught in the last class.
Okay. So I want to start from here. Actually, I want to revise the previous part because interference is very important. So I want to discuss about the how interference takes place, what is coherent sources, and what is the minimum condition, and what is the fringe width. Okay, again, I discussed about the division of amplitude and division of wavefront. These are the example of division of amplitude. Amplitude means two reflected ray of light is taken apart in interference, and they have created a path difference between them. So I am talking about the thin film. Thin film, reflected light interference due to reflected light. Okay, clear? Have you seen a screen?
Yes.
Have you seen it?
Yes,
When a film of oil, when a film of oil is spread over the surface of the water, interference occurs between the light wave reflected from the thin and also between the light wave transmitted through film. Again, my dear friend, Vidhi. Again, you have seen when we flow a oil on the surface of water, so you've seen that there is color fringes will be observed, because when light incident from the upper surface and reflected from the lower surface. Reflected light incident from the upper surface, reflection part takes place, and other from the lower surface, reflection takes place. These two light interfere, and interference pattern is observed. When white light is incident here, so we get color fringes. Color fringes means different type of color, because white colors have 7 colors. Okay, so suppose that I want to talk about the oil is spread. Suppose that oil is spread on the water surface, light incident here, like this one. I want to proceed further. Yeah, this one. Okay, hello. This is the surface of. You see the figure?
Yes, sir. We can see it.
Yes,
Good.
sir.
I hope this is the part of syllabus we're going to start. Okay. Hello.
Yes.
This is the this is the oil surface. This is the oil surface. This is the upper part. This is the lower part. Okay. This is air. The light clear. I hope you see clear. This is the light as the light from source S is falls on the surface at point A. You seen on air point A? You seen point A?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Yes. At point A, two phenomena takes place: a reflection of light and refraction of light. This is angle of incidence I. This is angle of incidence R. incident here. Again, at point B, my dear friend, at point B again, light is reflected. And again, point B, light is reflected, and at point C, some part of light is reflected, some part of light reflected, and some part of light is transmitted. Interference pattern is taken by this one, R1 and R2. This is the, you can say that this is the interference pattern is observed due to reflected ray of light. Again, this light is transmitted. This one is T1, this is T2. Again, this light is interfere, and interference pattern is observed due to the transmitted ray of light. Again, you see clear. This is the you know, sorry, this is denser medium. Oh. Just this one, okay, this one. Seen this? Hello, my dear friend. Seen this figure?
Yes, sir. We can see.
Good. You know, this is the surface of ionomer. Suppose that this is surface of ion. Yeah, you can say that any medium. Okay, I'm not talking about surface of ion. Suppose that any medium, they have thickness T. Have you seen the thickness T?
Yes, sir.
Hello? And
Yes,
this is
sir.
medium mu. Sorry, refractive index of medium is mu. This is air. This is air. The light isn't here. The light, the light A, the light, you know, the light from source S, yeah, A is incident on the surface at point P. At point P, two phenomenon takes place. At point P, at point B, two phenomenon takes place. Some part of light is reflected, some part of light is transmitted. Again, at point C, some part of light is reflected and some part of light is transmitted. This is T1, okay? And again at point D, have you seen at point D? This is air. At point D, again, some part of light is reflected and some part of light is transmitted. Again at point P, some part of reflected and some part of light is transmitted. So you know, this is the R1, R2. This is known as division of amplitude. A division of amplitude means two reflected ray of light. Two reflected ray of light is interference and interference pattern is observed. This is known as interference due to thin film. This is known as interference due to thin film. You know, again, this is light incident here at point P. This is angle of incidence. You know very well. Hello, my dear friend.
Yes, sir.
This is angle of incidence, and again, this is angle of refraction. We have draw at point C. We draw here perpendicular here point M. This angle is R. Again, you know, I extend this one. So I want to back. You know, again, if you don't mind, then I want to back like this one. Use this one figure. What is this? You know, this figure something. You know, when light passes from S point P, bending of light takes place. But this has not shown. So I have used this figure. You know, this figure. In this figure, light is given. When light is passing from one medium to another medium, you know, bending of light takes place. You know very well?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So it is by yes, good. By mistake, this will be not shown here, no problem. You know, this is light incident here, reflection takes place, and I want to here calculate. Again, I clear that the light incident from source at point A, some part is reflected, some part is transmitted, and again at point B, some part is reflected and some part is transmitted. And at C, again, this takes place. This light R1 and R2 interfere and interference pattern is observed. Clear? I want to calculate, my dear friend, what I want to calculate? I want to calculate the path difference between ray of light passing from A R1 and C R2. Clear? Path difference,
Yes, sir.
maybe
Yes, sir.
Yes,
there
sir.
may be path difference. There may be path difference. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
I want, yes, I want to, please, again, I want to clear that, you know, Just a minute. You know, I want to calculate the path difference between AR1 and CR2. What is the path difference? Path difference will be the light path difference between AR1 and CR2 is equal to the light travels in medium mu ABC minus light. You know, I have extended this part. I extended this part from C to this one minus this AN into AR. So I write here the path difference, you know, the path difference between ray of light AR1 and CR2 is path of ABC in film. Film means in thickness and minus path of AN is air. Again, I want to back again this one again. You know this one is this is this one. You know again. You know what is this path difference? Path difference between AR1 path difference between AR1 and CR2 is equal to what is this? The ray of light travel in medium ABC minus ray of light travel in air AN. This is the path difference between AR1 and CR2. You know, this is the path difference because you have to extend this one. You know, we have to extend this one normal here. So this will be the extra part. So what is the path difference between AR1 and CR2 is path ABC in refractive index mu, medium mu minus AN into air. This part is air. You know, this is air. This is refractive index mu, and this is again air. You know, the interference pattern takes place by reflected ray of light, and the interference takes place also by the transmitted ray of light. So I want to calculate the path difference between AR1 and CR2 is equal to the path of ray of light in medium ABC is reflected index mu and minus AN into air. So I derive from here. Clear or not? Tell me. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You get my point? What I'm telling you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because I want to calculate the path difference between AR1 and CR2. What is the extra part? Extra part is ABC. You know this one. Extra part is, sorry, just a minute. Extra part is ABC minus AN into air. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So now I want to calculate the path difference between AR1 and CR2. So I want to calculate the value of the ray of light travel ABC in medium mu. Mu means refractive index. It may be oil, it may be anything, but I am taking oil. Okay. So we have calculated the value of ABC in medium mu minus AN. The value of AN is air. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So I want to derive this one. This is important. You know, the path difference between AR1 and CR2 is path of ABC in film minus path AN into air. Okay? So I write down, you know, film means thin film. Thin film means oil. So what is the refractive index of oil? You know, hello, the path travel in medium is equal to mu into del distance. The mu into A plus B plus BC minus AN into mu. But for air, mu is 1. Again, you know, again, I want to go back. You know, the path ABC means path AB of plus BC. You can write here ABC. Hello, my dear friend.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You can write AB plus BC into mu. Path travel means distance into multiply with refractive index. Okay. So what does this mean? AB plus BC into mu into AN into refractive index. But for refractive index for air is 1. The refractive index for air is 1. So I write here, you know, this one. This one is, I hope this one. The path difference between AR1 and CR2 is equal to path ABC in film minus path AN into air. The refractive index for air is 1, so I write here AN, and the refractive index for film is mu, so I write here mu AB plus BC. Clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So now what is this? Now I want to calculate. Now I want to calculate the value of AB and BC. How can I calculate the value of AB and BC? I can calculate the value of AB and BC from the figure. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Clear,
again,
sir.
I want to go to figure. You know what is this value of cos of R? You know, figure ABM. But this, just a minute. In figure ABM, written here. Hello. From the figure ABM, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Then
sir.
I want to ABM. This is ABM. This is senior ABM. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What is the value of cos R? What is the value of cos R? This is the base. Hello, this is the base. I am talking about the angle. Hello, my dear friend. You get my point? You
Thickness,
get
sir.
my
Thickness.
point?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Triangle ABM.
Sir,
What
T,
is the
sir.
value
Cos
of
R equal
cos
to T.
R? What is the value of cos R? From triangle ABM, what is the value of cos R?
BM by AB.
BM.
No.
PM upon AB.
Yes, PM upon AB. So I write here. Hello, have you seen on screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is written?
On AB.
Yes. Cos R is equal to BM divided by AB. This is from here. This is from here. AB. So BM divided by AB. Clear? It is clear?
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
From the figure ABM cos R is equal to BM by AB. So what is the value of AB? The value of AB is equal to BM by cos R. Right here? Can I write here?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Yes,
sir.
Good. Then we can, next step, we can write here AB is equal to BM into sec R. Right here?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Then
sir.
what is the value of BM? You know what is BM?
Thickness of medium.
Yes, thickness of thin film. Who's speaking? Who's speaking? Bipin?
Sir, Sahil.
Sahil, very good, Sahil. Okay, yes, good, you are right. So what is this? This is the thickness of film. Thin film, you take an oil. Yeah, you can take any kind of thin film. So what is this? This is BM into sec R. Sec R means T into sec R. Okay, this is the value of AB. Any point, anyone?
No, sir. Clear.
Clear. Good. So again, now again from figure. What is the figure? I want to go back in figure again. This one. This one. This one is, senior? A and C, sorry, ACN. Have you seen here? I want to calculate the value of AN. So I consider this figure. I want to consider this figure. Seen here?
Sir, triangle
Yes, sir.
ANC.
Yes. What is the value of sine I? I want to calculate the value of here from sine I. This angle. ACN.
AN by
On
AC.
and
AN upon AC. AN
AN
upon
upon
AC.
Good. Very good. You are very good student. AN upon AC. Clear? Hello.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good, Shabas. You are very good student. You know what it means? Sine I is equal to, I can calculate from here. So what is this value? Value is equal to AN by AC. So we calculate the value of AN. What is the value of AN? The value of AN is equal to AC sine I. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes.
Then I want to, yes, good, Shabas. So I want to go back. What is the value of AC? I want to see figure. Have you seen the figure?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is the value of AC? You can also write. Yes, sorry. Yes.
AM plus PM.
AM plus MC. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Clear?
Sir, twice AM. Twice AM.
Twice. Yes. Both. Okay. You are right. You are right. Okay. So what is this? You know AM plus MC into sin I. So MC and AM, so they are same.
Twice
You know.
AM sin.
Have you seen on screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You can see.
Yes, sir.
AM and MC are same. I write here. So this value is 2 AM into sin I. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Yes or no? Again, you know, what is the value of AM? You can write here, you know, again, what is the value of AM? We can write here, AM is equal to BM 10R. Right here, kaise? How can I write here? You know, 10R is equal to AM divided by BM. Please say yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes.
I want to do this one.
Yes,
10R.
sir.
Yes, good. So, you know, this one. You know, AN is equal to 2AM sin I. The value of 10R, you calculate the value of 10R is equal to AM by BM. From where? You know, we consider this one. We consider this one. Hello, my dear friend. See here?
Yes, sir.
ABM. Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes,
Good.
sir.
ABM. Okay. From this, we calculate the value of 10R. 10R is equal to AM divided by BM. So, what is the value of AM?
BM 10R.
BM
Very good,
10R.
Shabazz. So what is AN? AN is equal to 2 BM 10R into sin I. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is the value of BM?
T, thickness of film.
Very good, Shabazz. So this is equal to 2T 10R sin I. Again, you know, from Snell's law, mu is equal to sin I by sin R. Then what is the sin I? What is the value of sin I? Mu sin R.
Mu sin.
Mu sin
Mu
R.
sin R.
Yes, good. So what is the value of AN? The value of AN is equal to 2T
Tan.
tan R into sin is equal to mu sin R. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any problem, any doubt, anyone?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, okay, thank you. Then what is the value of AN? What is the value of AN? You know, value of AN is equal to, you know, sin by cos. What is the value of tan? Tan
Sin
is
R
sin
upon
by
Sin R by cos R.
So you write here 2 mu t sin square r into 1 upon cos is sec r.
sec R.
Can I write here or not? Hello.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Again, I want to go
Yes,
back.
sir.
You know, what is tan r? Tan r equal to sin by cos. So sin square 1 by cos is sec r. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then what is the value of this one?
Yes, sir.
Therefore, yes, good, Shabazz. AN is equal to 2 mu t sin square r into sec r. Clear? So we have calculated the value of both AB and BC and AN. Now substituting this value in equation 1, we get. So I want to come to equation 1 number 1. I want to come. Can I come? Yes. Number what is this? Mu into AB plus BC. AB already you calculated the t sec r. AB and BC same. So that this is also sec r. You have calculated the value of AN. So I substitute all these value in equation number 1. Okay? Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any
Yes,
problem?
sir.
Anyone? Hello, my dear friend. This is the first day. If you have any problem, you tell me. So I am able to understand what's problem you're facing. I try to make my everything is clear. I try to make it. I try to my best. Okay? Because since this is slide and I have written everything. So if you have feel any kind of problem, any kind of doubt anywhere, you ask me. I try to answer every question because you must be able to understand each and every topics. Okay, clear? Do you get my wax?
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, will you
Yes,
upload
sir.
this on LMS or on Teams?
Sorry. Yes.
Sir, will you upload the PPT on Teams or LMS?
Hello. Already. I hope uploaded this one. I've not seen. But video.
Sir, on team.
Yes, MST. Yes, video lecture. If you do not get, then I gave you. Don't worry. Hello, my dear friend, Mr.
Yes,
Goswami. Mr. Goswami.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry. I am your teacher. You are my student.
Yes,
It is
sir.
my duty to help you each and every way, because I want that you get maximum marks in physics. Everyone get good marks. In this way, if you needed my help, I am 100% for you. Clear?
Thank you, sir.
Clear or not?
Yes, sir. Clear.
I give you notes, I give you practice, I make numerical plan, everything. For make, I am also very selfish. Do you ask me why? Hello.
Why, sir?
Because I want that my every student get good marks in my physics. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
I
sir.
want that everyone, my student.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I give you. So next I will discuss. Let's start. Okay. I will discuss next one. Okay. Clear?
Okay, sir.
You practice. If you have any, hello, my dear friend.
Yes, sir.
You make practice.
Yes.
Okay. You go through
Okay.
figure. You make on your answer sheet. You make practice. Try to write everything. If you have any kind of problem, next lecture you to ask me. Yes. If
Okay.
you can't ask in this online class.
Okay, sir.
I have given mobile number. You have to discuss my mobile WhatsApp question. Sir, this is my question. Unable to answer. So I try to each and every, try to solve each and every question. Okay, get my point? I hope everyone gets my point. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Okay, sir.
I give you notes. I give every method. Don't worry.
Excuse me,
Okay.
sir.
Try to make my subject very easy, very interesting. You feel very comfortable my subject. Okay. When you are needed, I have many books also. No, hello. We have also many books. Applied physics. This one, physics. I have many books. I give you many methods. No problem about methods. See, physics. Hello. Neha.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I also
Yes,
this
sir.
about the optics. This is optics. You'll learn through again. I have many books. Don't worry about books and don't worry about matter. If you need it, I take in the photograph and send you on your the number of books I have. Number of books I have. Okay. This again,
Okay.
Sir, do we need to derive this equation in exam?
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
Sir, do we need to derive this equation?
Yes. This is very important.
Okay.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
So you know how can phenomenon take place. How can you steps you follow. Okay.
Sir, from now on, you will take the classes or Rohit sir will
Yes.
continue?
Now I will continue whole classes. I will take responsibility of engineering physics. Okay.
Okay,
I will take
sir.
responsibility. If you have anyone have any kind of problem, you ask me. ठीक है? Any problem? कोई दिक्कत किसी को?
No, sir.
No, sir.
no, sir.
No, sir.
Please upload
Sir,
this PPT.
So I have one question.
Yes.
So which book do we have to get?
Engineering physics by Satya Prakash. Engineering physics by Satya Prakash.
Engineering
Okay,
physics by
sir.
Satya Prakash.
I hope every teacher has recommended this. There are many books. Hello. There are
Yes, sir.
many books.
Yes, sir.
But you have
Yes.
taken only one book, Engineering Physics by Satya Prakash.
Okay, sir.
We have so many books, okay, but you have taken only, okay. So
Okay,
I'll again discuss. Okay, next lecture I will discuss further, okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir, will you take attendance?
Sir,
Hello,
attendance.
I have taken attendance. Don't worry. I have taken attendance by
Excuse
MST.
me,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Yes.
So please upload this PPT on Teams.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, from now you will take the theory classes.
Excuse me, sir.